Go.
Okay, so I've just come back from the hallway where I cracked my coconut, and since this is it's a pretty small coconut, it's pretty well cracked, but I'm just going to give it another couple of shots with my hammer here. And what you want to do is just crack it as much as possible, because the more you crack it, the more it'll fall out of the shell by itself, which will save you a lot of work. So that should be fine. Let's open it up now and see what we have. So you can see like a lot of the pieces are out, and we'll just throw them in here. So, and then this is what I love about this is it reduces a lot of the work. So just the pieces come out of this bag, and then this here, see, just like this. It's super easy because it's a small coconut. It's relatively, and this is really fresh. This is a really fresh one. You can see we got really lucky. So what you do is you save all your pieces here that are in here, take them out of the bag, and then just dump them right into here. So now pretty much, now we just have two pieces to really go through. And what you want to do is you want to put your hand here, you can see here, and then you want to force it out, right? So there, boom. And then if you can't get in there, you can just go like this. It's like a wedge, like that. There, see? Boom. And then you just go like this. See? So one. Okay, so that's good. And then, boom. Easy, right? So now we finished taking apart our coconut, which was like the most intimidating part. We can throw this bag out here out of the sink. Okay. Get rid of our hammer. We can put that on the table here. We don't need that. So we're now going to go into this chamber here. And what's important to remember is that you don't have like a very, very strong blade here. So you need to make it able to process this coconut. Like it's not a Vitamix. So you want to just kind of make it easier for this blade to work. Let's just put it back and I'll show you how we do this. So just go like this. And now you can actually, it's a lot faster. You want to use a knife like this. Sorry, let's get a bigger knife like this. And you just, remember when you're cutting, keep your hands here. So this is going to make it much easier for the Vitamix to process. I mean, sorry, for the magic bullet to process this coconut. It's really easy like this, like that. And you can even make it smaller than that if you want. Obviously, the smaller, the finer it is, the better it is. The easier it is for it to work, you know. But okay. And what I'll do here is take all this out, and then I'm just going to dump this water. And we get some fresh water here. Just to let it soak first up. Doesn't need long. Okay. We're going to take our coconut pieces, drop them in here. Let them soak a little bit. Because if they soak for a second, it'll loosen it a bit. Now it's ideal to do it for like half an hour, but it's not really necessary. Now if you see, you can see in the water, right? When you see, since I've cut it, you can see the milk already coming out of it, right? Relatively easily, right? You can see that like, and I'm just gonna finish cutting the rest of this. Okay, and then this. And remember, watch your hands, because this is a very kind of difficult thing to cut because it's quite slippery. So you want to just be careful. Keep your hands away from the blade. Okay. So there we go. So now we're ready to start grinding. So let's take our magic bullet, and with anything like this, you want, you know, if you were using a drill, you would want lubrication, and the water is sort of the lubricant here in this scenario. So I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to take a few nice pieces here, like this, and I'm just going to put them in here, let them grind. But I'm going to add a little bit of water. So now with the Magic Bullet, you never want to go past a minute, because the motor will burn, because it's not the strongest blender. So I like to give it a shake, put it back in. Right now you can see it emulsifying a bit. Let's put it in. So a press like this, with the cool thing is you can actually press the coconut milk, the coconut pieces a few times. So if you see here, you can look inside, you can see all the cream on the top, right? But I'm gonna need to like put some more water in to get the rest of the milk out. So put some more water in, give it a quick blend, and then we're ready to strain it. And then I'll grind it one more time. So you actually get a lot of milk out of a small coconut. Now we got our little coffee filter, and I actually discovered these by accident, and I realized that the mesh was finer than anything else that I had in my kitchen. And what's cool is that because it's not a paper filter, none of the oil will get lost using this mesh. So, and you can see as we drain that there's sort of like, you can see like a sort of the cream. The expression the cream rises to the top holds true for coconut as well. So now we still have some more, so we're gonna put it back in. Okay, we're gonna grind it again. I'll just do it over the top of here, just in case. There we go. Let's add a bit more. And what you'll see is you can actually do this 2 or 3 times. If you focus in on the bowl, you start to see the top. That's actual real coconut cream. And if you put that in the fridge, it'll get a lot more defined. And I can show you a little bit. See? See? That's the cream. That's kind of what you want to use when you're making curries. And I like the thinner stuff for when you're doing rice or cooking. So let me show you again. So we're going to get a little bit more out of this one. Again, you don't want it too long. Fine. Just give it another shake. I like to give it a shake. Just make sure that it gets kind of everything out of it. We'll do it one more time. Okay. Now, let's strain it again. And you'll see, now you can actually see all the cream on the top again. So there's a lot in these coconuts. And it's important, we want to use as much of it as we can. So here we go. Boom. Okay. And actually do one more press because there's still some chunks in it. So you want to use your hands, make sure your hands are clean. Get all in there. Okay. So now we're going to go back in here, do one more press. And what's amazing now is we have this much coconut milk, which is essentially 2 cans, and we've now used about we've used probably less than a third of a coconut. And the other cool thing you can see here is the cream on the top. See this cream? So that cream just sits on top, which is pretty amazing. So, and when you taste it, it's way different. Sort of grinding one more time. When we're done, if you look closer here too, you can see how there's cream on the side. So that's all the good stuff. And don't worry about getting it off now because you put it in the fridge and it'll settle. And then once it settles, you can just retrieve it. So you can see there. Let's just drain this last bit here. Wow, look at that. See those like amazing icebergs of coconut? So, because I don't want to get the other stuff in, like I don't want to get like sort of extra stuff in them. Like I don't want to get the grinds. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a bit of water. So I'm just gonna put some water in here. So just use, you can use a little bit of hotter water, because it'll melt it off. See there's some on the sides here. Okay. So I'm just gonna put this down here for a sec, just while it, and then we'll just do it one more time. So there's still, even, this is a fourth press, and there's still some good stuff in there. So now we're just gonna go like that and just drain it through. Boom, finally. So it's really good. Got everything out. Now, I'm gonna do the rest of this with another coconut. But what you can see here is we have a good, rich coconut milk. And now we can go about making whatever we want. And when we put it in the fridge, it will congeal. So the lighter stuff will be at the bottom, and the cream will be at the top. And that's how you make coconut milk. It's actually really not that painful. Thank you.